Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the Timbuktu Campaign. Last time, under the archonship of Bari Sankara the Jackdaw, we conquered our way westward across the Drill-Off region, taking territory after territory from tribe after tribe. At this point, only the doomed tribe of Chiang remains in our way as we march ever closer to that Atlantic Ocean, and they are not long for this world. I do have a claim on them for my mission, and they actually, for what it's worth, have a claim on me. And in about 6 months, my Ghana levy will be ready to go, so we will declare on them around that time and finish things off over here in the west, getting this coastal territory, well, on top of giving us our first port in the campaign, also advance me towards one of my mid-game goals, which I talked about a long time ago at the start of the campaign, but I'll talk about again since we're sort of discussing the acquisition of the port, which is to actually change my government form from Aristocratic Republic with its co-rulers, 2 military and 1 oratory ideas, and then the bonus of 5 loyalty of characters, or plus 5 loyalty of characters, I should say, and plus 8% national freedom and happiness. Perfectly fine bonuses, particularly because I'd already want sanctioned privileges if it's in a bonus slot. I want to transition from this to Plutocratic Republic. Perhaps not a big surprise given the big economic focus of the campaign, but I actually, before hitting record, first I attempted a recording and I actually got my omen selected, and that is now no longer the actual recording for the episode. So, sorry about that. I always mention when I have a failed recording attempt and stuff happens essentially off camera, but that's the only thing that actually happened that is not, that is like a permanent action, because this is an Ironman save. So, I selected the Jackal in a complete non-surprise to anybody, but I thought I would note that here. The Jackal has been selected for this 5 years, but getting back to it, I actually looked at all of the different government forms I could ascend into, and honestly, I continue to think Plutocratic Republic is the best option, not just because the 2 civic, 1 religious idea slots, I think is a really strong combination for my economy-oriented strategy, but the bonuses also line up perfectly with my build, essentially, with a +1 capital import route bonus right there, and a plus 10% national commerce bonus. On top of, from those civic ideas, I can get another 20% national commerce income bonus, and there's a bunch of other really good ones I can pick between, including 12% citizen output, which and this may be a bit of a, kind of an effect from this you may not think of immediately, on top of a big manpower boost from this, the tech I can get from these citizens is enormous. So if I am getting more research capacity, I'm going to be able to fill it with increased citizen output. On top of the really, really good standardized construction, this will be amazing to get after spending so much of my fortune on building infrastructure. With all these cities I've been constructing, I will have a lot of buildings in my future. Pop capacity 25%, enormously important for the endgame. There's just a lot of really good stuff in the civic ideas category. And on top of that, I can get 1 religious idea, and the religious ideas are not to be underestimated. There is some really good stuff in here. I think especially as I start to conquer more and more wrong religion territory, getting that conversion bonus will be quite nice. So I think I'm definitely past the point of really needing these military bonuses, at least consistently. It is still very hard difficulty, so I don't want to underestimate the morale difference, but ultimately, with my ready access to mercenaries and my growing population, I should be able to just overwhelm everybody with giant hordes of levies, even if they have much higher morale or better martial under leader. So I feel pretty confident I'm not going to be in serious danger of losing a war because of not having the 5% morale of armies. And while losing sanctioned privileges will be painful, I will definitely trade it out for the correct category to get those bonuses for Plutocratic. Ultimately, being in a position where I can run increased wages, as long as I'm being careful about what characters with corruption traits, where they are, if they're being put into a governor position, or if they're going to be the Archon, as long as I'm paying attention to that to avoid corrupt governors, which is really the real problem, or corrupt generals or admirals and whatnot. Corrupt characters are perfectly fine to be researchers or even officers, but as long as I'm paying attention, this should be manageable, in my opinion. And actually, talking about the plans to become a Plutocratic Republic, and by the way, I didn't even really explain this, the reason why getting a port makes me think about my plan to become a Plutocratic Republic is because to enact Plutocratic Republic, I need to have 40 stability or more, which is certainly likely to be the case. I do have 70.66 stability, though I am in a bit of a free fall, minus 0.33 per month, though that's mainly because I don't have Divine Sacrifices running. I'll get it running in a few months once my PI is a little bit higher. And it's also in part because of my enormous AE that is going to decline gradually, 24.11 on that. I do have a little bit of war exhaustion, only 2 or 3 months this will be gone. And my Tyranny, which if it were higher would make my AE go down lower, is itself quite low at 12.05, with a very good minus 0.10 ruler charisma bonus. We'll take a look at our rulers in just a moment. And a surprise minus 0.12 high Senate support. I have unprecedented 89.21 Senate support right now, which is giving me this unexpected bonus, which is something I didn't really know about before. This actually gives me a very clear vision of why having high Senate support is actually better than just having better than 50 Senate support, and that's to get that bonus for your tyranny loss. This is a really, really big consequential bonus, which I didn't know about, so very good to realize this at long last. Now I have a even more of a reason to min-max Senate support for what that's worth. But getting back to it, having the 40 stability, not likely to be a problem, even with our current stability issues. And then we need to have Timbuktu, the territory, have 60 or higher Sid level. It's actually almost there. It's at 57 right now, so I am confident we'll be able to get it to 60 around the time we can get Plutocratic Republic, if a little bit later. Shouldn't be a huge deal. Lastly, and this is where the port comes in finally, I had to kind of get to the topic, or get to the issue. What am I trying to say? I had to get back to it from a roundabout way, but lowered import tariffs is the law that I need in order to get Plutocratic Republic, which I can do upon having at least one port. So that's where the port thing comes in. Incidentally, I will switch to this to get Plutocratic, and then once I have enough PI and stability to do it comfortably, I'm probably going to switch over to Institute Wealth Levy, because the export value should be much more valuable for me than the import value, though this is not necessarily a gigantic priority. This is going to be expensive on stability and PI to do them both together, and of course all the parties react, so I have to think about the party opinion when I get to it. But having talked about all that, let me actually continue to talk about the future plans and take a second to discuss the mid and late game goals of the campaign, because we're definitely over a threshold by now where I don't realistically think any AI in West Africa can successfully defeat me and like end the campaign. Now, I can certainly encounter roadblocks, I can encounter bad luck, bad RNG, I can have poor siege luck, I can have random events that kind of screw things up with my resources, like stability and whatnot. I can have barbarian invasions that kind of threaten my territory and, make me panic a little bit. But there's not really any AI in West Africa, right? In the kind of West Africa part of the world, separate with the Sahara and this area here. There's nobody in my sort of portion of the world who I think is capable of stopping my expansion and my growth and my development into an empire. And even if the AI gets really, really smart and forms a gigantic sort of coalition-style defensive league, I still think I am probably on track to win against that. And I don't think the AI is going to do that. The AI is not super smart about defensive league formation, especially if I let my AE go down before I start to do more aggressive actions, at least on a large scale. Now, the likeliest area for some sort of rival to emerge is going to be over here, where I have not really interfered yet, and it's possible one of these AIs will get it together, conquer a lot of its neighbors, and grow more powerful, or there could be some clever mercenary use by the AI, but I don't really think I'm in danger from anyone around here. Now, there are definitely AIs on the map that I am in danger from, though I'm not in a position to be endangered by them. Now, these AIs are in particular Egypt, first and foremost. Egypt is likely to be the number one sort of opponent in this campaign, and beyond them, the other big empires, the Chaldeans, the Medians, the Lydians, the Pydnians, the Tuscians, to some extent the Carthaginians, and of course, the further east you go, you get these gigantic Indian empires. All these empires are serious threats to me, though they are really far away. My greatest defensive advantage, in all honesty, is my place in the world. I'm just protected by the terrain and the geography of Africa in a great way. So, I am not really in serious, and I have not been for a while, like this isn't a new development since the last episode, but looking at it in review, I'm definitely over a threshold now where no one else in West Africa seems likely to be able to seriously stop me. And now it's just a matter of how efficiently can I continue my growth, can I continue my rampage. I've been very efficient and min-maxy so far, and I'll continue to be, with it only having been 45 years since the campaign began. You can go back to that first episode and look and see what the borders were like around here, but we have expanded the Republic. Of course, last episode we became a major power, so we really are past that threshold now where no one around us is really able to put up a fight, and it's just a matter of how efficiently and quickly and cleanly can we continue to form this great Timbuktuian empire. Now, having said all that, what are the late game goals for the campaign? Because this campaign, with the classical rework mod, has one of two possible end dates. Now, the end date it's supposed to have is 727, which is to say the year 727. So it's currently the year 195. So that would be about 500 and, let's see, 500 and, math is hard, 530 years from now, thereabouts. The base game is about 300 years of time, or a little bit less than that. So that is how it's supposed to work. However, there is a well-known glitch with classical rework, which I'm not sure has been fixed, and I will try to figure this out before we get to this point in the timeline. But there's a well-known and often discussed issue with this mod, which causes any campaign with the mod to actually irrevocably start crashing and failing around 400 or so, actually just before the base game would start. So the base game, you may be aware, starts on 450 and then goes to 727. So essentially this mod is literally set earlier in time, numbers-wise, than the base game. It's not just the number's been like modified, the actual, right, I should say, it's not that the displayed number has been changed, the actual coded date has been set back by the mod. So we are hundreds of years before the base game normally is meant to start counting. And so it might be related to that. But basically, the end date of this campaign is either 727, which gives us about twice as much time as a normal Imperator Rome campaign for the rest of the campaign, or it's going to be around 400-ish, which gives us another 200 years or so, again, comparable to a regular Imperator Rome campaign before we start to have those technical problems. And if it's not been fixed, by the way, I may try to actually find if I can fix it myself in the code. I have experience, obviously, with modding, so I'll keep you posted on that, basically. So either way, we have a long mid-game and end-game ahead of us. We're already, like, stretching the boundaries of, like, mid-game, and we're kind of, like, in almost an end-game posture. Now, we're obviously not in the end-game, but we're pretty strong, and our economy is roaring, our technology progression is really good. We're not in an endgame build right now, but we are definitely on the way there. I think it's worth our time to actually take a sec to talk about the endgame goals of the campaign. So, I basically have 3 goals for the endgame of this campaign that I want to do with this campaign. Number 1, I want to fully annex, so directly conquer, directly control, fully annex as part of Timbuktu, and also assimilate and convert all of West Africa, and also all of the rest of Africa. So this means North Africa, this means Northeast Africa, which means Egypt, hence why Egypt is the great foe for Timbuktu later in time. This means East Africa as well. Now, this goal, first of all, requires lots of conquest, obviously, but it actually, more than that, requires a lot of colonization, which, as you may have noticed over the course of this campaign, is a mechanic that largely is a gold and economy check. Colonization is always possible with the mechanics of this mod, because it's based on real population, through slave micro, which means gold. So being able to have the economy to support hundreds, if not thousands, of slave movements to create colonization populations that allow me to colonize and just expand my territory that way, it's a big gold investment, and that's going to be a big money sink for our economy, is into colonizing Africa. But actually creating a true sort of trans-African or sort of trans-north half of Africa, because the southern half's not on this map, sort of, trans-African kind of empire, something that's never happened in real history, is going to be quite an accomplishment. But I'm confident we can do it, just given time. And with the way things are progressing, I think we definitely are on track for that kind of accomplishment, as long as I can continue to build that strong economic base to support that effort. So that is the first goal of the end game of the Timbuktu campaign, is to fully transform Africa into a single contiguous Timbuktu empire. Now, the second goal has to do with my relationship with the rest of the map. So obviously everyone on the African continent, and when it comes to like which islands I consider part of that goal, I will decide as we go. Probably going to include Dioscord. Actually, it might be in the anything that's in the regions I definitely include. Whether I include like I think the stuff that's in the regions is included. But as for like whether Lower Egypt is the cutoff, or I include Palestine or Arabia, I don't know. We'll see. There might be reasons to progress into the Middle East a little bit or hold off on Lower Egypt. We shall see. I think Lower Egypt, at least for sure, is the minimum, but I may stretch the definition of Africa a little bit to conquer further. It's not like I can't conquer beyond Africa. I'm not playing a challenge here, but my goal here is a contiguous African empire, not just to do a world conquest. Because with that second long-term goal, speaking of the world, what I want to do is extend my influence across the world and reforge this world into a world of subjects. I want to vassalize, subjugate, transform the rest of the world into my tribute-paying subjects who give me money so that I can continue to empower the positive feedback loop that is the Timbuktuan imperial economy. Now, this is obviously not going to be necessarily even possible in the time that I have to literally make everybody my subject. This may involve directly taking territory and then releasing subjects, which is something I can do with the mods that I have. Let me actually show you here. I'm not going to do it obviously, but I can release locations as client states, and they become new tags. Or I could, of course, conquer people and make them my tributaries, make them my feudatories, so on and so forth. This may involve actually deciding, like, this tag should be, my subject, then I feed them territory, that sort of thing. And I'll be doing this outside of Africa, largely. And my goal here is to have, part of my goal here, right, the reason I'm not going for a world conquest, even though I probably could, is that in a world conquest, you don't have anyone to trade with eventually. You run out of trade partners, because no one wants to trade with you because you have basically maxed out AE. So you have to run a tax economy if you want to keep your economy strong. If I subjugate the world, my subjects will trade with me. In fact, they may have to trade with me, depending on what kind of subjecthood they have, what kind of subject treaty they have. So a world of subjects is a world where my commerce economy not only is possible, but is actually even stronger, because they may be required to export to their overlord. So that is the second goal of the campaign, is to subjugate the world outside of Africa, and have my sort of imperial sphere be broadcasted like that. Now, the third goal is kind of the culmination of the first two, which is to not simply own all of Africa, and not simply have subjugated, Europe, the Middle East, even possibly India. We'll see how ambitious I can get here, but is to take all of this wealth I'll be getting from this conquest, from the subjugation, and reinvest it into Africa to transform my African empire into the center of civilization, into a technologically marvelous, impossibly civilized utopia, with cities everywhere, with wonders, with crazy infrastructure, min-maxed cities, infinite resources. Basically, I'm trying to, with this goal, have a clear vision of how I want to use my economy. I'm not like a dragon. I'm not trying to just create a hoard of money to sit on, right? I'm trying to make money, to spend money, to make more money. I want the positive feedback loops to constantly cycle on themselves. And that's what that third goal is to, with all of my ill-gotten gains, reinvest into a truly min-maxed, just absolute masterclass in Imperator Rome economic success with Africa, an area of the world not normally associated with great material wealth, at least especially not in this time period. Obviously, historical Mali with all of its gold, and some other periods of time, like with Egypt, there's been some wealth, but the African continent, particularly West Africa, has not really been considered a beacon of civilization and wealth, but I'm going to make it so in this campaign. That is that third goal for the endgame. So, as you can tell, I have some ambitious goals. I have a long ways to go before we get there. We're still grappling with local tribes and dealing with the Sahara trade routes, but we are definitely on the way to greatness, and with these goals in mind, I have a clear vision for where the campaign is going, and I hope you all stick around for it. I know that we're about 20 hours or so into the campaign at this point, so if you've made it this far, you're likely planning to stick around for the long run, so I appreciate you all. Let's continue with the episode. Now, 20 minutes in, let's open up that government tab and talk about our new leadership. We have the year of Gumasita and Layla. This, of course, being Gumasita Sankara, 4924. He is miserly, -1 finesse, -10% Senate influence, +2% holdings income for what that's worth, plus 0.05 oligarchic convictions. He is, in fact, an oligarch, though he has a ton of trad conviction as well. And as the governor of Ghana, -10% local tax, not great. As the ruler, -10% national tax, even less great, but it is what it is. To Gumasita, wealth is there to be owned. There just always seems to be more to collect. Straight on to scheme influence he goes. He's also intelligent, +1 finesse, plus 0.10% statesmanship. He actually has 81 statesmanship at 46, which is pretty impressive. This is a very, very talented character. And as I mentioned last time when I was getting him set up to be my new Adcon, this is sort of like a younger version of the previous Adcon with low martial and good finesse, but otherwise kind of mediocre stats. +2% Great Wonder Construction for what that's worth. As the ruler, plus 2.50% research points, very good, and +5 loyalty of governor is actually quite a nice bonus for sure. A mind like no other can solve problems beyond our understanding. A mind like no other can also create them. Incidentally, we currently have 114.81% research efficiency. I may switch on to default taxation. Possibly, let's see, 15.65. It's about half a gold. I think it's probably worth half a gold to have maxed out research efficiency. We're fairly close, but I think I'm comfortable doing that right now. I don't think I'm way above 125 right now, so I think that's probably the right way to do it. Anyways, he's also uncaring for extra oligarchic conviction, plus 0.05, -5 loyalty, though he's the Adcon, so it doesn't matter. As a commander, -0.02 cohort loyalty gain chance, and as the ruler, -5% freeman output. That's not good. The world could fold in on itself tomorrow for all Gumasita cares. He's also skeptical, -1 zeal, -0.05 conviction towards head of family's faction, -2% Great Wonder Construction, canceling out what he had from intelligent, and also plus 0.05 monthly trad conviction and -5 loyalty. Again, doesn't matter. As the ruler, plus 10% national tax, that's going to be canceling out miserly, but also -5% omen power, not ideal. Questioning everything can get tiring, don't you think? This guy has a lot of traits. Next up is inflammation, -1 to finesse, charisma, and -0.05% health. Swelling and inflammation were common complaints, often symptomatic of future health problems. Tenderness and pain were the primary complaints. He also has Mentagra right now, -2 charisma, -0.05% health. Mysterious disease thought to have been spread by kissing and bodily contact. Mentagra displayed a facial rash with sores and severe discomfort. Okay, so that is the situation with Gumasita. Let's take a look at his co-Adcon. She is, of course, Layla Sankara. We have seen her before. 10, 0, 10, 5 coming in to support the government with those stats. By the way, once I do switch to plutocratic, I'll lose the co-Adconship position. So I'll just have the sole Adcon. I'll have to change my thumbnails, I guess. But that will be a change we'll have to get used to. It's a bit of a shame because I often like trying to get my co-Adcons to be good supporters with their stats, but ultimately the other advantages of switching to plutocratic definitely outweigh the loss of the co-Adconship position. She is a true enlightened centrist, 100 in every category, She cannot be read by those social media, those social media, what am I trying to say? This is such a stupid joke, and I'm spending time trying to think about how to make it, but I'm already committed. The social media kind of like advertising that like measures everything you do to like create a profile. She's not readable. She confuses the formula with her ambiguous, undecipherable conviction for everything at 100, basically. So, joke achieved. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you thought my joke was achieved. Okay, merciful. +1 charisma, very good. -5% enslavement efficiency, doesn't matter, she's not going to be commanding anybody. And +0.05 monthly trad conviction. As a governor, which she's not currently, +8% firm and happiness. And if she were the ruler, actually this might be contributing, hold on. Yeah, co-outcon -0.05, it actually does contribute, that's good to know. -0.05 for being co-outcon. Mercy can take many forms, and Layla knows them all. She's also ailing right now, which we should keep an eye on. She may die in the next 5 years, though it seems to be just from depression. She is old at 66. Depression's not helping, but if she's at ailing, we probably have at least 5 more years. I'll keep an eye on that, see if she does die in office. She's also monotonous, -10% Senate influence, and -0.20 monthly ruler pop gain. Not going to help with their shared popularity, which is declining. Actually, is it declining? Actually, I don't think the shared number here shows the rate. It just shows the average, I think. Actually, it doesn't show the average. No, it does show the average. It's just displayed wrong on the top. Okay, gotcha. Anyways, the harsh grating sounds that occur whenever Layla opens her mouth have been known to cause crowded rooms to become mysteriously empty. Also uncaring. We've actually read this with the previous guy, so I'm not going to read through all the modifiers again. The world could fold in on itself tomorrow for all Layla cares. She's ambitious, +1 to martial, finesse, charisma, and zeal. If she were leading troops, 25% increased cohort loyalty gain chance, +20 prominence, +10% Senate influence, +1 attraction as heir. Yep. +0.10 monthly statesmanship, -2% Great Wonder construction, but +3 Great Wonder completion prestige. +0.05 oligarch conviction, and -5 loyalty. She does have free hands right now, which is fine. Yeah, I'm not going to revoke free hands and risk a disloyal Otacon problem, so we'll just leave it at that. Whereas some view the ladder to the top as a challenge, Layla prefers to see it as firewood, more likely to murder her way to the top. Lastly, she is depressed, -1 finesse and -1 charisma, and -0.10% health. Depression looms like a dark cloud over Layla. Even sadness seems to be out of reach. Every action is mechanical, every word uttered is an act. All she recognizes is the emotionless caricature of what it is to live. It's a rather detailed description of depression right there. Oh my gosh, okay. That is fine. And in terms of our factions, the oligarchs are back in charge. They want us to abolish assemblies. Oh boy, let me remind myself what that would mean. Okay, that's the PI one. But I'd lose... You know, honestly, now would not be the worst time to lose the monthly tyranny modifier. I think given my tyranny situation, I'm actually comfortable. I actually kind of would prefer to switch. Yeah, in fact, I would prefer to switch to abolish assemblies. So if they push it through, I will agree. Because I think if they push it through, I don't actually spend the resources to do it. The War Council would be, you know, fine. If I get that, I'll start doing it on cooldown. Once I get to 200, I'm not going to do it right away. I don't really need a lot of claims right now, so it's not a huge deal, but good to know nonetheless. And I do want the PI bonus for sure, so I will let the oligarchs push for that whenever they get around to pushing for it. Now, 38% influence on the oligarchs, 10% on the trads, and 52% on the Democrats. Things are just really good because the oligarchs and Democrats both have a lot of built-up approval. Trads are trending up really fast, but as usual, they have low current approval. So yeah, overall, pretty good situation. Incidentally, the next expected Otacons is, I believe this is the previous co-Otacon, or at least he is a previous co-Otacon, Baki Sawadi, 5866, okay. And way below him is Labadeabo Sawadi, 34110. Actually, kind of a good pairing. I hope this is what is happening at the end of the episode, but we shall see. Right. That all looks fine. Let me go ahead and do my standard reorganization. Let's get to it. Just going to dismiss everybody. start from scratch and get everything organized. Dismiss them all. Yep. I do also have a governor slot. Yeah, the Gen A governorship is open once again. Let's see. I could put in Bade Sankara. This was previously his governorship, so I know that he can do the job. Yeah, he is quite old. What's his health like? He's healthy. Yeah, he's fine, actually. He's in good. He's a hale and hearty older gentleman. Very good loyalty. Let's see. Prop growth. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'll just throw the Jackdaw back in there. Good statesmanship as well, so he'll be really effective as a leader. He did change out the policy, though, at least the one that I care about. He changed this one, actually, I think, from the Civ one to Acquisition and Wealth, which is probably better. Let's see. I don't need a loyalty policy here. What are we looking at here? I probably want to switch it back to conversion. No, assimilation. I want to switch it back to assimilation. Yeah, I think so. It's expensive, but I think it is worth my time to. And I will. Well, that'll. Let me wait. Let me do. Let me do that second after I first do the divine sacrifice. That's more important, but I will get to it soon. Okay. Having done that, what is our family situation now? Okay, so we have one Sankara, one Suwari, one Isawakin. How do the parties feel about this state of affairs? Oligarchs are really mad, Democrats are really happy. Well, I mean, the good thing with getting so many families is we at least, we can kind of balance things out a bit more. So let's go ahead and start filling up the Sankara, Suwari, and Isawakin families with positions. Okay, let's see. All right, Sigiri Suwari with his 9 martial, actually with his 12 oratory, he's going to be going straight in there, no doubt about it. A little bit of corruption as well. Okay, that's fine. Look at that. Surplus of cloth helping out. Love to see it. What are we looking at for this? That's pretty quick. That is pretty quick. Once we get to 5 on this, that means roads, which I'm very excited for. Okay, it is a shame to miss out on the 10 from Gassama. Maybe I can squeeze him in, because 10's really good. Plus he's a family head. Oh, he's really corrupt, though. Maybe not, actually. Let's see. If someone's above 10, I might squeeze him in. But for now, at least, let's put Baki Suwadi with his 8. That'll have to do. For Marshal, well, this guy's, okay, yeah. Let's put Wedrago Sankara. There's 9 Marshal in there. Yes. Then for religion, let's see. Okay, let's throw, I think I used her before, Alchemisa Suwari. Anybody on free hands right now? Let me make sure they are not. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, back over to the government. All right, party approval. Ooh. Yeah, 12 charisma on Wati Tielabele. I think it's worth it. He's so good, I just gotta use him, you know? Alright, maybe I keep the Tielabeles just to contend. How do the parties feel at this point? Democrats are still trending up, actually. Okay, I can maybe go a little further. Maybe. I'd like to use Patar Gombe Bolsa again with his amazing charisma. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of statesmanship. Let me trade him out for someone with more statesmanship. Kavaswari, this is way, way, way better. Okay, that was the right call to trade him out. Ooh, okay. There. National tax. Any statesmanship possessors with a big marshal for me? Okay. He's so good. He's corrupt, but he's really good. Okay. All right, I'm putting him in for the 10.50% national tax. Democrats will just have to live with it. Okay, yeah, that's completely fine. It's completely fine. Omen power, Sibiri Tielabele. Hold on, 12? You know what? I kind of think you should be over here, honestly. Yeah, okay. And then over here, put her in there. For this, let's let's not get another happy family if we can avoid it. Okay, training the people. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, and now we can go ahead and give free hands to our officers, if it would be worth it. Maybe not you. You're too high. You already no, you actually don't even have free hands already. Okay. Anyone who would gain less than no, you already have free hands. Anyone who wouldn't gain the full 20, I'll avoid. Okay. That's more than fine. 2.61 is great, and that's without paterfamilias, or wait, what's it called? Not paterfamilias. Patrocinium. Okay, paterfamilias is a different Latin word. That's without patrocinium. So yeah, I need to temper my expectations a little bit, but okay, this is fine. In fact, let's just do a little test. Back on harsh. What are we looking at? Honestly, we're pretty close. I'm gonna keep it on harsh. We're nearly at 125, and this is a noticeable balance boost, so I will keep it on harsh for now. Okay. Good. We're half an hour in, over half an hour in. I haven't even unpaused, but I guess this is faster than it's been before. Okay, very good. We're just waiting for our levy. Let's do a quick mission check. So this would require forts and mema. The bonus is only for 10 years. It's not really a huge deal, so I'm just going to ignore it. This requires 2 more colonizations, and I would get 15 pops and Ogo assimilated. I should really make sure I get those guys there. Antiago would gain the statue. Where's Antiago? Am I blind? Where is Antiago? It's not in this province. Where is it? I recognize the name, but I don't remember where it is. It's like somewhere. No, hold on. I'm not going to be able to find it right now. It's fine. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have the money right now to do... Well, I might actually, because I moved a bunch of slaves over here. Yeah. Here they are. Okay, so I might be able to do this right now. I could move them... Let's see. Move them into Wampu. Okay. Let's move the Brozo slaves over. Do with the vegetables going. Good. Let's just bring them all over. Oh, I can just do it right now. I could do it to here. I mean, sure, I may as well. While I'm at it. It sends over freemen, so I can keep using the slaves. Alright. Very nice. A little bit of extra colonization while I was at it. Alright, and now we have 1 more to bring over. Any more bozos? Nope. Okay. Now, let me move them to Bakel from Wampu. There we go, as expected. As you can see, it's just a gold. It's a matter of gold. Now we are connected over here. That's very good. Now I'm going to move the slaves all the way up here. I may not be able to move them all. Let's move them all to... Let's see, it'll be easier to do it here in Dodel. Plus, I could then use them for down here. Okay. Bakel. I actually have a gold tile in Bakel, so it would be worth my time to get a mine there. Actually, there might already be a mine there. Yeah, there's a mine here. I just don't have the slaves set up yet. I will, though, in a bit. Okay, there is our mission into Jolof. Okay. Pops and Ogo assimilate. Okay, how many people are in Ogo? Not enough for the bonus. So let me actually... I'm not going to have enough money to move everybody right now. Let me move as much as I can with my current... I'll actually wait a tick to do all the movement and to do the mission after that. I'm in no rush here. Alright, so let me move over. Because also more Bozo Pops around here will make further slave shenanigans easier. In colonization, I mean. In fact, I might even bring... I might even have 15 slaves here just to take full advantage. Let me just move over who I can for now. Alright, that's it for now. Okay, let's go to speed 3. These barbs will kill themselves. These barbs are not doing anything. This is all fine. Okay. 6.3k manpower max. Very good. Yep, alright. Barbs are gone. Those barbs are not doing anything. Nothing to worry about there. Fortress is done. Very nice. Library is done in Timbuktu, which means we now have 59 civ total, not 60. Almost there, though. Almost there. Can I figure out how to move relics around? I don't think I need local noble happiness anymore. Let's see. What's my noble happiness looking like? They should be very happy here. I'm not going to be able to figure out if it's actually how far above 100. I think it's probably safely over 100. Do I want pop simulation here? A lot of non-Bedaic slaves are brought here from conquest, so it probably is worth it to have the assimilation bonus here, but let me remove this. Okay, 180, that's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm not able to bring in other treasures. Currently in body. Alright, let's figure this out finally. I've been spent enough time. Alright, where is body? Hold on, let me find it. Nope, that is not the right. Find a location. Nope, that's the music player. Hold on. Is there a hotkey for this? Hold on. One of my mods. Richie, is it in here somewhere? Oh, here it is. Okay. Bloody. Alright, it's clearly not that one. Okay, here is this one here. Okay. So it's apparently here, the building one, which is the one that I want. I've never gotten around to looking up how to do this. Can an army take it? Is that how that works? There's no holy site there, so it's not that. Currently in body. Okay. Maybe an army can pick it up? Let's see. Yeah, there's no modifier here, because it's not in an altar. I guess that's probably how that would work. Oh well. Maybe I'll send the Gene Levy over, well, whenever they're ready. We'll get to it later, I guess. I'll leave the slot open for now. Okay, let's see. Someone far away. You're pretty far away. Alright, now let's move a few more pops over into Ogo. Alright. Let's do one more month just to fully maximize the bonus, I think. Huh. 90 support, wow. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Ooh, these are pretty good. Scylla is importing 2 iron. Really? Is that... Okay. Alright, let's bring in whoever we can still squeeze in. In fact, let me just get as many as I can here. Who's not Bozo? Okay, there we go. Now, into Joloff. Very good. Okay. So 15 total became Bozo across everything. Okay, that's fine. Now... Can't get any new claims in me, but that's fine. Gains. Okay, this is now Kubalel. I know where Kubalel is. Okay, so it recalculated. It's not exactly a priority, but the claim won't matter at all. We did let's see. This will require these two and Kubalel. I can probably do Kubalel now, actually. Okay. Oh, I need 8 pops here. Okay. I need to wait for more ticks. Yeah, it's just a gold. It's a gold game, you know. That's how it goes. It's all about the money. War exhaustion's nearly back at 0. Very good. Okay. Move a pop in. We just move over. What's the issue now? Oh, Dodal already did a colonization. That's right. Okay. Well, I'll move them from Dodal into Takrur province, so it's worth doing. Actually, do I want to colonize these while I'm over here? I don't think that's a priority. Let me continue moving them into Dodal. Move all the bozos over for now. Okay. Trade with Masatus. We're fighting Leptis Minor. Interesting. Okay. So Giri Suwari died of a heart attack at the age of 74. Okay, we have had this guy from the beginning of the campaign. Rest in peace, Sagiri Suwari. Alright. Who is the new Suwari family head to replace him? Kaba Suwari is the new family head. He's the current magistrate. Okay. That sounds fine. The coming of the city of Bakunu. Our extension of new privileges and investments in the local infrastructure have seen Bakunu grow from relative humility into a true Sononike city. While it still has some way to go before it can rival the great cities of our age, the past 2 years have ushered in a new era of growth and urbanization in this territory. Alright, Bakunu has become a city. Very good. It is also a shrine to a Rugen god. Okay, well, it does provide some bonuses for the city, so I'm not going to rush to get rid of that. And that was also our oratory advancer who died, so that's a shame. I can probably justify Patargome Bolsa becoming the new advancer with his 11 charisma. Let's see, how do the parties feel about this? I'm pushing it with the Democrats, honestly. They want Sononeke to be integrated. That's not happening. Okay, maybe I need to do a little bit of family micro. Let's see, where's my Isawagan? It's the governor. Shoot. Okay, what about Bolsa? I just did the Bolsa thing. Okay, I'll switch this guy out. I can justify switching it out. It's only a little bit lower. This is more man. I'm more comfortable with this. Yeah. As my tyranny gets lower, Democrats will be a lot easier to manage as well. So that is pretty good. Only about a month away for them. Okay. Into Dodel, the rest of our bozos go. Okay. Then from Dodel, we can move them to Dagana, and then from Dagana, we can then move them around to colonize around here. Alright. These guys want earthenware. Yep. June 27th for that. Sparks are nearly dead. Kaba Suwari died at 74. Oh my gosh, a lot of long-standing characters passing away. We are nearly 50 years in, so this was to be expected. Alright, that is a shame. That was our magistrate right there, our very good magistrate. Alright, let's see. Dulugu Suwari we'll have to do. 9 charisma is pretty good, so it's not just a have-to-do thing. He is nefarious, not ideal, but I can survive that. Let me go ahead and give him free hands, in fact. Actually, yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do... I didn't do this right when I could. That's a slight mistake. I'm only about a 2 month or so behind. Divine Sacrifices. There we go. That'll help with our stability management. And now, from into Dagana, I will send all the bozos. Kubalel should be colonizable next month. 27th, we will get going. Academy and Houndu is done. Very nice. Courts of Law coming up now. I'll actually raise my army in Bori. It's only a little... Actually, no, Bori's not even in the right regions. Never mind. Okay, now the long march over to Tiang begins. Well, gotta start somewhere. I'll turn on my maintenance once I get closer. Honestly, we're a ways away. No rush. Off you go. We will just head over here. And then... Now, move over. Oh, I need them to be religiously correct. I didn't even realize that. Okay, that's fine. I can move out some of the Rugen slaves. I completely overlooked that. Whoops. Well, Bozo population around here is still good, so not the end of the world. Micro mistake. Alright, there they go. Very nice. In fact, let me find a... Alright, where are my good resource tiles around here? I really would prefer them back over here now, but it's too late. I guess I can move them to Dodel. That's fine. In fact, moving them to Dodel from Dagana should now enable I do the right ones here. Okay, so we move over the, let's see, Bozo, the Rugen Bozos. Now, this needs one more. Dig Bozo. There we go. There we go. Okay. Very nice. That is all my money. I can now switch this over, and I will to assimilation. All those barbs settling over here. I need to assimilate them all again. Okay. Here comes the Levy. Oligarchic legislation. Here we go. The oligarchs have come to dominate the Timbuktuan assembly for the moment, and are now boldly demanding that a law benefiting their supporters be approved. Only the veto of our Archon could confound them. Are you out of your mind? I would not veto that. I will agree with this plan. Unfortunately, they are at 100 approval right now. I guess I could really quickly do something to lower their approval. Actually, no, I can't because the event's open. It's fine. Changes are long overdue. All right, 2.33 PI per month. Very good. That is basically min-maxed for what I can do right now. Okay. Ruler corruption, yeah. Actually, yeah, it's the co-ruler. Okay, that's fine. All right, Kubalel has been secured. I guess while I'm over here, I could grab this too. May as well. Got some wheat. Let's move some people into Kubalel. What do we have here? It's mostly Wolofs. It's gonna be expensive. I may as well though. Any place here that's better? Probably not. All right, into Kubalel, we'll send a bunch of bozos. Not those bozos, a bunch of Badaic bozos in particular. We will need more than that. We'll get to it though. Colonization is slow going and involves a lot of steps to do correctly, but it's satisfying to see your color spread across all the uncolonized parts of the map. All right, let's keep it going. This also gives me something to do every monthly tick, which is kind of nice for an economic game like this. All right, we need more Badaic bozos. Okay, now I need to move the Wolof slave out. Let's move it to Dodel. So moving from Kubalel. There we go. Calculations were correct. The noble moved over. That's kind of funny. All right, our border war has improved a little bit over here. Now all of these Badaic Bozo should move from Kubalel into Podor. Actually, either one. All right, let's start the movement. Gotta use my money for something, right? Trade influx. Our trade agreement with Chabaria, this is a Songhay tribe, has yielded a splendid return on investment. Along with the flow of wealth between our two states, the movement of people is accelerating. Our city of Timbuktu has been blessed with a wave of fresh migrants who believe they stand a better chance of building their lives in Timbuktu. Who are we to deny them? That is a certified yes from me. I'll happily take some. I mean, they're wrong culture, probably wrong religion, but more population is more population. I'm not going to tell them no. Nearly at our pop capacity, actually. Okay. That is it's good to know. But should be fine. Alright, at this point, let me go ahead and raise the army maintenance to regular. Probably could have waited even longer, honestly, but I may as well do it now, in case there's any funny business as we approach. Just make sure we have enough monthly ticks to avoid any problems. Yeah, this entire region, or this entire, like, not even a region, but, like, series of regions cries out for roads. Desperately cries out for roads. Right. Bring over the rest of the Badaic Bozos. And then bring them all over to Kermadik. That sounds funny when I say it like that. But anyways, the Badaic Bozo shuffle continues. Oh, hold on. That is a... Actually, we lost some trade from someone. Let's see. I don't know what I lost. I don't think I had double wheat. I do have double livestock still. Double vegetables. I had single wine. I don't really need more wine. I don't really have a lot of options, honestly. I do have double fish already. I guess I just trade for value, which means wine? Yeah. Let me bring in some wine from Lydia. Lydian wine, look at that. That's some exotic wine right there. And I guess I'll trade in... I guess I can trade in... Let me trade in grain, I guess, if I'm going to trade in a food resource. Trade in from Basatis. That's fine. Alright. Let me take a look and see. Okay, no allies for Tiang. Should be very cut and dry. Bish, bash, bosh, as they say. Or should I... I guess I could alter that to become the very funny quote from the new Kendrick album. Bing, bang, boom, bop, bing... Or... Hold on, I didn't do it right, but... It's where he goes, like, bing, bang, boom, bop, bing, bop, bam... This is the type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. It's like he just says nonsense, and it's profound. I feel my brain expand whenever I hear such powerful lyricism. He should have been awarded 100 Grammys when he for lyricism like that. All right, that's enough. That's enough shenanigans. All right, that's not quite enough. Is this really not? Oh, I don't have the money. Oh, that's why. I was about to say, I thought I counted right, but apparently I forgot to count the money part. It's pretty important. I'm doing a late night recording right now. Apologies for the shenanigans and the strange non sequiturs. Oh, look at that. We've colonized the desert too. Look at that. That's fun. All right, we've got the Takrur location, the Takrur tile in the Takrur province. Okay. Wallow is nearly upon us. I'll have to colonize it from Takrur. I think I will set up Takrur to colonize it. We send over all the bozos. Send them all over. Okay. Nearly there. Very good. Here we go. Alright, Tiang. time has come. Wallata and Adawane will join, for what that's worth. Not going to be worth too much. It's going to take them literally 2 years to get here if they just run. Alright, here we come. This should be a stack wipe of their army, if they even raise an army. Will they have an army? They'll have a little army. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. I do have 4 Marshal on Gumasita. We should not overlook that. We're up against 8 Marshal on Biram, though he will have his subordinate clan chiefs as well, so it'll probably be even higher. We shall see. Okay. It is 8 Marshal on him, it looks like. No other clan chiefs join in. They're not going to get away in time. This should be a stack wipe. 1k. I mean, if it's not a stack wipe, we're going to win the fight either way. I'm not too worried. They're defending on farmland. There's no river crossing, so should be fairly unproblematic. I guess we'll see what shenanigans the game manages to pull out for me. Okay. Let's see. I can bring in 1 non-Badaic bozo and still... I don't have any money now. Okay, that's fine though. 5th of February, here we go. Okay, the first tick had me a little concerned, but we're completely fine. Not gonna be a stack wipe. We are going to win. Okay. There's the non-stack wipe win. Tribal proposition. Our tribal neighbor Cantor has started to invest a lot into their treasury into opening up the borders between our 2 nations. Hopefully this will prove beneficial for us all. For us as well, rather, though their tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we are used to. We should keep Cantor in mind, as they can prove good friends in the future as well. Surely only good things can come from this. Alright, I'll get some free money from Cantor, and Damantan gets a bonus. This is in Bundu. I know exactly where that is without checking. Please don't check my screen to see that I'm checking. Where? Bundu? Oh, here it is. Okay, of course. Oh yeah, Cantor's right here. Right. Yeah, Cantor. I subjugated them last time. That's right. Okay. Okay. Get a little bonus there. All right. I think this is just an assault. Actually, what am I doing? Let's just assault it. Yeah, let's get this under control. Should be no problem. It is no problem. All right. Okay, so this is going to be a none shall hide situation. Well, is it? Hold on. Before I... No, it should be, because I'll be killing nobles, which I should. Okay, Gumasita Sankara led his band to glorious victory during the siege of Tiang. The enemy flee in disgrace, and all that is left is to decide on how to treat the residents within. Needless to say, these spoils of war, like the Decuzos back in Timbuktu, to admire Gumasita greatly. Believing such wealth in the hands of one man could cause problems in the future. None shall hide. 45 gold. Actually, not nothing to sneeze at. I guess that's a double negative, so I guess I'd say it is something to sneeze at. That sounds really strange. That is something to sneeze at right there. I need more coffee. I'm talking about 10 Grammys. I need to have 10 coffees right now. I need to be injecting coffee directly into my heart to process these shenanigans. None shall hide. There we go. Colonization in Wallo. Very nice. And we're about to get the mission once we finish the war. Come on down to TLA. That'll be that. Alright. And now we can move those bozos elsewhere. They're going to be more useful. Possibly I can get this stuff colonized too while I'm over here. That'd be quite nice, actually. I'm actually going to I'm going to do it. I'm going to lower my maintenance while I'm at war. What are you going to do? Stop me? You can't do anything. Look at their navy sailing away. Good luck with that plan. Alright. Oh, they have a fort here? I didn't even... Oh my gosh. I didn't notice the fort. Alright, I guess I'll pay the army again. It's fine. I can just see... I can assault this fort after I recover my morale. I completely missed this fort. Oh no, not this again. I will say these armies coming out of this one tile have consistently very good drip. We got the what's the word for that? Like, there's a term for this kind of top. It's like is it a spaghetti top? I don't know. I'm like the least fashionable person ever, so I have no idea what this is called. But she's coming in with the crazy bead or like kind of coin headdress and the really thin top here. All right. Okay, that's not even the right... Here we go. What will you take to leave? 142 gold for her to go attack. Who's even... I guess Walata is the closest AI. It's not worth it. So she'll give a pop to Igil, which I'm actually fine with. So I think she will. And then she'll stand on Azuki and not do anything. I guess I'll send my... Actually, I could send the Gene Levy up to that if it's at 500. I could do... Well, no, I can't. The Gene Levy's not ready yet, but it will be soon. Yeah, the Gene Levy could handle that. We'll see. We'll come back to that. That barb stack spawning up there is going to repeatedly be an annoying problem for me, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Sell gold to Ife? Yes, please. Someone that I was trading with just lost one of their trade routes because I have gold and salt for sale all of a sudden. I just went further away. These are not far away people. Come on. Some distant purchasers, perhaps? Okay, I'm not gonna wait for the tick. Alright, fine, I'll trade to you for now. Oh, hold on, I have more. So we'll trade. Alright, as expected. And that did add a pop, that's good. Metagonian. Their name is Metagonia, not Metagonia. Oh, that's a little bit strange. Okay. Did I trade away my surplus? I did not. I did. Hold on. That is against the law, according to me. I just made that up. Where is my sale from Timbuktu? Hold on. Exports. It's my Timbuktu gold. Do I not have local surplus for gold? Oh, hold on. I'm literally looking at it. I just don't know how this works. Okay. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, I'm 10 copies is not enough. This is really the type of shit that I don't understand, as it turns out. All right, cancel that. I'm keeping the gold surplus. Thank you very much. All right, why did I start? Hold on. I'm gonna instruct this thing to... Yeah, hold on, block surplus is on. Okay, the game's just trying to troll me now. All right. That's fine. All right, let me wait for my my morale to tick back up. They're not gonna be able to do anything. They're at 431. Nothing to worry about. These guys may just stand here forever, which is fine. I might literally lower and re-raise my army to then send it up north, because I think them coming back would take too long. Mauritania wants my elephants. Yes, I'll happily sell. That's good. Come on. Unruly subject. Under the guidance of Takfarinus Kemenid, Sigil Massa has started questioning her leadership. Oh, here we go. They have grown unruly. Now they have officially grown hostile to our rule and are starting to ask for their and other subject leaders to cut the bonds to Timbuktu and start ruling themselves. Traitor! Alright, well, we can defeat them and I guess annex them directly if they do declare an independence war. They'd be out of their minds to do that, but they may do that. The AI has done that before. We shall see. Alright, this should be enough. Alright. Oh, hold on, that's, yeah, that's right. Surely. I guess not quite. Okay, well, we will wait. Yeah, I should not have lowered their morale. I didn't notice that there's a fort down here. I was too busy quoting Kendrick Lamar and being silly. We've all been there. Alright, breakthrough. The talent of Wedrayago Sankara knows no bounds. In his role as researcher, he dictates that his capacity for further innovation has increased. We are sure to benefit from this situation. That is actually a very good event. 1 innovation for me. Yes, please. Okay, let's see. I think... Okay, so... Seated acclamation... I mean, at this point, my tyranny loss is really, really good. Even though my high Senate support has lowered a little bit. I'm not going to need this much tyranny loss very soon, so... However, this does get me on the way towards Patrocinium, which is, of course, the real prize. And there's some good stuff along the way, too. But I think it might be worth shifting gears a little bit here. I may need to shift over to AE loss, to be completely honest. Not to mention, I may be able to do Triumphal Coins kind of soon. Plus, I have a lot of subjects I'm dealing with, so more subject bonuses. Tribute income bonuses as well. Or... Hear me out. There is some other good stuff. There's also all the the economy stuff I've just been ignoring. No, hold on. Cultural administration. I was going towards this last time. I do need to go to this next. That's right. Yeah, previously I had gone over to this for the dip range, but now I don't need any more dip range right now, to be completely honest. Let me grab citizen output for the research developed in Aeon's Past. This may get me to 125. Let's see. Anyways, waste disposal infrastructure. Developed in Aeon's Past, the idea of a unified waste disposal architecture is still a lofty goal. Clean streets and public bathhouses are sure to increase the quality of living. Okay. Maybe after a tick it'll update, because that should boost things up a little bit. Okay, these forts are about to finish, just in time, honestly. Oh, we just won the siege. Very nice. Okay, that should be the end of the war. Sue for peace. I will take all of that directly. 5 AE, that's fine. Okay, well, I mean, it's high for what this is, but I want to tag delete this tag and get this territory. This is a capstone for a direction. So, there we go. I will go ahead and do this deal. Tiangi, Takrur to Timbuktu, and Tiangi, Jolof to Timbuktu. Alright, the Tiangi elite. Now, I mean, I'm thinking about it. I like gold a lot, and I kind of have some tyranny room. And no, I forswore off of any more of this, but now I'm thinking about gold and how much I like gold and how much gold I could make by selling certain members of the bourgeoisie into a certain category of servitude that rhymes with schmlavery. I'm thinking about it a lot. In fact, I think I'm going to perhaps do it maybe just this once. I've got such good tyranny loss, you know, I can be a little tyrannical, you know. Anyways, imprison their leaders. I'm out of control right now. I gotta lock in. Maybe I can be just a little out of control. All right, imprison the leaders. That's fine. That is that. I will go ahead and lower and re-raise, to be completely honest. 10 months for that, alright. Okay, making gains. Walu gains it now. That's fine. Not really a priority location, but it's just random where it goes. I guess that's fine. What do we have here? Fish? I guess I can get a slightly better fish farm with the slave reduction, so... Sure. Also, we are up to 1.12. That's not quite the bonus I was hoping for, but it was just a 3% output, so, you know, it is what it is. Making gains. Alright. Now, this will require colonization, so good thing I'm down here already. And let me let a day go by. Also lower my maintenance. Alright, 15.3. Okay, let's take a look at this new territory. So, the capital's been moved to Takrur. That is not really the best spot for that. What did I say before? I think Mbonane is the best spot. I think I even built the fort. No, the fort was here before, that's right. I think I was deciding between Mbonane and Tiang. Now, with Ogo being here, they're both too far away, but which one's better? Yeah, Forest and Marsh are both such bad tiles, even though I could build a port city here. I think I'll have Mbul be the port city. In fact, I think I'll even make Imbul the capital now, with that in mind. Yeah. And this here, I will... this might be... I mean, minus 0.17 is really not that bad, to be completely honest. Got some corruption built up. Ooh. Can I take this guy off of free hands? I kind of want to. 0.05 per month is survivable. I'll be okay. we'll see, but I think I'll be okay. Alright. Let me do all my building stuff. Stay the state can go. Mine will stay, that's for sure. Yeah, this should be a mine, not a city. Okay, this fort can definitely go. And then this will need PI to become a city. But this will be the capital. With this being the capital here, Tiang's too close. M.Nane is the best territory that's... It is close to Imbul. It's a little too close, but I don't have a lot of great spots. Ntiago... Oh, here's Ntiago. I was wondering where it was. Doesn't matter now, but Ntiago is still too close, and M.Nane is a non-river farm, which is better than a non-river plain. This is all marsh, so that's all pretty bad. Kubalel is a river plain, so it's a little better. River plain is actually the same quality as a non-river farm for pop capacity, but this also has a civ bonus and a separate... Oh, sorry, it has a civ bonus, so still a little better. Yeah, I think I'll probably make this the capital, and it's in a good central location down here. There's still a route past the desert, but then there's Wulil down here. And this is the right distance from Wulil. That's right, that's why I picked that spot. Okay, move it down here. Tiang, this should be a mine, that's for sure. And up here, let's see. This is actually, yeah, this is pretty good. Let's see. I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna set this to religious conversion. And same over here, probably. Yeah, honestly. Let's roll the dice on that. Yeah, let's push it a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. I believe in a little thing called love. Alright, I actually gotta lock it. I'm so distracted. I'm just, I've got so much on the brain right now. But we are making good progress. Playing Imperator Rome well. That is, in fact, what I'm known for doing. Okay. We got our port now, that's what matters. And with that in mind, I want them... Oh yeah, they shifted that over. Okay, now I just need 35 PI to switch to this. And then, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. It has not enacted... No, that's the wrong one. There we go. I was about to say... Good thing I double-checked. Okay. What happens to my current ruler when I switch? Does it, like, replace them with somebody else? Does it, like, drop the co-Atacon on the spot? I might wait and do this on a 5-year tick, just in case it replaces the ruler to avoid any desync shenanigans. I really am bothered when things get desynced, as you may have noticed, so... I think I will, once this is available, I'll do it on basically at the start or end of an episode, so it's at the same time as the 5-year tick, just to avoid any problems. Anyways, though, at this point, the thing is going to be Timbuktu's civ level. If I could just move that building thing over here, I could, in fact, you know what, let me raise the Gene Levy and go see if I can grab the thing in Bori. Let me figure out how this works. Head on up to Bori and do some... And also I'll send them up to go fight these barbs as well. Okay. Looking good. Yeah. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm not quite done yet. Let me continue my slave micro while I have this money. Yeah, because I want to go ahead and get Annex Joloff. Popularity is nice, but it's not like a huge deal. This one here, Kulima. Oh, it's this one up here. Okay. Let's see. I could actually colonize more of Kolima, but I mean, I've got Bozo population around here to work with. It's just this spot up here I can't reach. I need these guys to colonize it, or I need to take them and then colonize from there. Kalima will be delayed until then anyways. Bema becomes a city. Hold on. Do I want that? Actually, I do want that. Bema is one of my capitals. And is this a purposeful capital? Or no, I'm waiting here for Diakon. That's right. So I actually don't want Bema to become a city that badly. Maybe I wait for this to change. We'll see. Scylla's got 2 iron. Scylla's up here. I have no trade slots. That's just not going to happen, unfortunately. I'd like to get the military experience. I just don't have the trade slots for that. Okay. I have claims on these guys too. Okay. Alright. I'm seeing some opportunities here. I could go to war over here. When's my levy ready again? About 9 months. Okay. That is definitely doable. Okay. But Annex Joloff is definitely next. So they're in Takrur right now. Yep. Right, let's move them to Sog. All of the Badaic Bozos. Come on over. And then from Sog, move them to Kayar. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me do this correctly. Okay. Badaic Bozo from Sog. Oh, I can reach it by the water. Oh, that's quite nice, actually. Okay, that is Yoff secured. We now have surplus of wood to sell. Move them to Kayar so they can maybe reach from Kayar from the water. Actually, let me move them to Yoff, because they can definitely reach from Yoff. Bozos. They need to move some Serares out of Yoff. Them probably to TL. Mine. From Yoff. There we go. Jal Fadiot. Very nice. That is the impassable colorized. Alright, next is Sine. Let's move everybody into Jal Fadiot. Okay. The Badaic Bozo squad continues its enforced movement, and then out of here we need to move out one Serere, move it to TL. There we go. That's Sine. And then we just need Mombaye. Badaic Bozo. There we go. Nope, not there. Do it here. And then, do I want to actually get that? That's in Guinea, which I don't have a governor there, so I'm not going to go there right now. I'll go there later. Okay, that is Annex Joloff complete. Oh, Joloff also gets some loyalty. That's actually quite nice. Okay, I need to pick one of these. I need Conquering Cerro for this one. Okay. These are both fine. Like, either one would be fine. I don't really care which family I prefer. Okay, let's see. So this one is going to require me to fight these guys and conquer them, which will be kind of tricky to set up. This one here require Conquering Cerro. Yeah, this I can do in a couple months. Okay, we have our game plan. Okay. Do I have any other trade arrangements I would prefer doing? I guess I could get wood surplus. I don't need ship recruit speed at all, but more local manpower actually would be... Actually, it's just a local... That's a internal trade, so never mind. Let me just, let me keep trading for grain, actually, yeah. Okay. And then, save our resources. There's our fortress for no... Hold on. Trade with someone far away, not you. Okay, Kong is the furthest away. Trade out that wood. Fortresses are done. Very nice. Levy will be ready again May 13th of next year. All right. Here come the relic retrievers. I guess we'll see how this works. Holy site. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything, but let me test it. Now's a quiet moment to do some testing. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. This is a bit of a problem. How much will you take to leave? Oh my gosh. Well, it's not like... If they want to add some pop around here, I guess I'm not like that against it. Like, I've finished my colonization over in this area for now. You know what? They're welcome to do some of that. That's okay. That is okay. All right. Let's see. Can I... let's see here. I want this one here, jar of offerings. Local city buildings, sublimit body. Okay. Do I need to build a holy site and then remove it from the holy? Do I have to literally do that? That's kind of annoying if that is what I need to do, but it might be what I need to do, honestly. That's a huge investment. I also may not have... Yeah, I can't even do it. I have all the deities already. Well, that sucks. I think I just can't retrieve it unless I somehow get a holy site there. I'll look it up later. It is what it is. All right. On we go. Let's go save Azuki from those barbs. And we'll turn our... by the time they're even getting there, I may have my regular army up and moving anyways, so we will turn up our army maintenance sooner. Or, I mean, we'll turn it up eventually once we're getting closer to that time. Alright. Barbs over there, that's fine. Dems are content. Everything's fine. Big revolts in Kita. Holy moly. That might be one of the worst revolts I've ever seen, proportionally. That's most of their territory in revolt right now. Just their capital remains loyal. That's pretty bad. What do we have here? Hold on. Big mercenary army in Chabadia. Who are these guys fighting? Suspiciously nobody. Alright, maybe they're planning some funny business. We shall see. I'd be okay with that, honestly. It gives me a reason to go fight them. Untiring devotion. Gassama Zabarima has cultivated quite the reputation as a man of decency and honor. Such virtues give our citizens good reason to feel safe, secure, and stable. I will take 3 stability, thank you. Sounds good to me. Okay. Save my resources for now. This should be just a matter of... Yeah, it's just a single war for this one. That's fine, they're adding more pops. Granaries raided into Gaunt. Okay. That would be... Hold on. No, it's in Joloff. In the wrong spot. Gaunt is over here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, I will take raided granaries over here. We received word from local officials of the province of Tagant that several important provincial food stockpiles have been looted by malcontents owing to the contempt for the government across the area. It seems they hope to make tensions worse by forcing a hungry people to action. In any case, it would not be cheap to replace the stolen goods. I will probably just pay for this to get some loyalty on my governor. Yeah, let me just pay for it. While I'm at it, do I want to change to Gaunt? It's not very large. I think it's fine for now. I may also want to move some slaves over and do some slave micro over here. Yeah, you know what? They're really far away right now. They're all the way down here. My bozo crew. Any other Badaic bozos? Okay, there actually are not really a lot of non-slaves, though. Actually, no, there are a bunch of Rugen bozos slaves over here. Any Badaic bozo slaves? Not really. That's a bummer. Yeah, it's just these guys over here. Well, I guess I should move them over. Let me just do it. Bodega Bozo. Oh. Do I want to? I don't actually want to right there. Let me continue moving them. Then from here, what's the fastest route? Let me actually colonize over here while I'm moving through the area, as it were. If that's fine, I'm not going to colonize that. Then from here, move them into Cantor. Then from Cantor, move them into, let's see. Yeah, move them into Golem. And then Golem needs to lose the Pular. Move it over to here, Pular. Oh, hold on. Shoot, hold on. It's not really the best spot, actually. Yeah, shoot, okay. Dang it. This is now pretty inefficient. Let me move them to Mbune. That's a better spot. I can still pull this off with Mbune. It's just I wasted a little bit of gold there. There we go. Bundu. Actually, wait, hold on. Shoot. Alright, I'll get this too while I'm at it. I'll get it too. And then from here, move the extra slaves to here for now. From Damantan. There we go. That's Tenda. Okay, and now we move all of them to Seme. All the Bodega Bozos, I mean, to Seme. Okay, and then from Seme, oh boy, move them into Wampu. Okay, and then from Wampu, first move them into Rabra. Well, yeah, that's fine. Move the Godala elsewhere over here. Here it is. There we go. Kambor. Perfect. Let me adjust something really quick. There we go. Okay. Much better. That's it for now, but we'll be able to get the rest in a bit. So a bit finagly, but I managed to get some stuff as I went. This all... I'm going to switch this one over, actually, to Harsh Treatment. It's a little too low. But I will, now that I have more territory, I will switch Bundu over to Conversion. Yeah, I think that's correct. This I will actually also switch to Conversion. Getting that conversion bonus from the religious idea will be quite nice, honestly. Alright, at this point, I'll go ahead and raise my maintenance. No, not quite yet. We can wait a little bit longer. Alright, let's see. Almost. Wati Tielabele succumbed to lunacy at 64. He was the censor, friend of the Koadakon, and a major recurring character in the campaign. It's a shame to see him go. Rest in peace, Wati Tielabele. That is our censor slot reopened. Bring in some new blood here. Okay. 9 is fine. Borgo Sankara, come on in. Nefarious tendencies. 100 loyalty without free hands. That's what I'm talking about. You can be as nefarious as you like with that kind of loyalty. Alright, if you guys come to Moinane, we may have some problems. I think we're okay, though. Let me go ahead and raise maintenance now, actually, just to avoid any funny business. Okay. After the tick, a little bit more micro. Ooh, Fadiga Isawagan died. All of my old characters are dying here. Head of the Isawagan family. Okay. Alright, they have come over here. That's a shame. Oh boy. Alright, that's a bit of a problem. You're also right where I'm going to be going to war. You know what, actually? Let me leave this alone. They may actually cause problems for my enemies, which wouldn't be terrible. Let me go ahead and continue my micro up here. I did this from Robris. Let me move them to Kamor. Move the Godala over here. There we go. Hud. And we'll move them up here. Actually, will we? Yeah, first move out the local slaves from Hod. And then into here we move the bozos. Wait, tick. Nearly have the pocket cleaned up. And then we'll move the bozos over to get the stuff over here too. Okay, I did turn on my my maintenance a little early, that's okay. Ooh, Mecha Sankara has died. This was, I believe, yeah, this was the wife of Salma Tielabelli, who was our first Otacon. He died many decades ago in prison at my hands. But yeah, with Mecha and Al-Hajj. I noted this was the oddly sort of Muslim-sounding names for these characters. Died of a heart attack. That is a shame. Not an officer character, but still. Oh. Just natural colonization is now available. Okay. I will take that. And then into here, the rest of the bozos go. Ooh. What is the issue? Oh, it's the money. That's right. It is always the money. Take the map. Here they come. Let's see. I'll sell glass to you. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but knock yourself out, I suppose. Oh, here we go. Get it up here, because now I can move the pops over here or over here. I'll move them over here as best I can, at least, next month. 13th, we raise. Here we go. Let's raise them down here. And around you come. Okay, so barbs are over here somewhere. Let me start with a... Yeah, let me start with an assault at Guidimaka, I think. Actually, hold on. Are either of them raised? 250. Okay, they're both not. Yeah, let me do it like that. I don't know about this. It says it's not declared. Defending in desert, over double their numbers. I mean, the marshal is low, but I really don't think this is, like, up in the air. This should be... They're even lower on morale. This is very hard, so I think we're going to be okay. Alright. Here we go. As expected, it's going to be just fine. Alright. Now we'll chase them into here and get their ill-gotten gains for ourselves. Meanwhile, the Bozo Brigade can move over. You guys can be depleted over here up to this next month because I'm out of money again from Mujaria. Okay. Scandalous Dominus. While the occasional rakish and louche tendencies of Badi Sankara the Jackdaw are well known throughout the upper circles of Timbuktu, no one was quite prepared for the appalling slew of allegations leveled at him of late. There were growing rumors of terrible indecencies perpetrated on slaves at debauched gatherings honoring the god of wine, where Badi and his lewd entourage exhibit and debase their latest acquisitions from the Emporia of Tiabu. Badi denies everything in the most stringent terms, claiming the tales to be lies engineered by his political opponents. The gossip is backed by several witnesses who claim to have been besmirched by Badi personally. Slaves and virtuous citizens across Timbuktu are demanding government-sanctioned justice to deter these excesses, and we can no longer ignore the situation. Badi has been up to no good, allegedly. Alright, well, I mean, he is a good governor. I don't really want to cause any problems here, so I think I'm going to do a token inquiry, and this sometimes results in the inquiry still resulting in still discovering problems, so we'll see, but I'm not gonna push things too much here. There goes the battle. We got, look at these ill-gotten gains. 0.01 gold. My goodness, the riches are flowing like water, which I guess we don't know too much about, but we do have the river, so but that is the wrong army. Oh, life is pain. I deleted the wrong army, but no. That was catastrophic misclick right there. All right, well, that really sucks. That's a delay in our wars for no reason at all other than just absurd. Oh, okay. Focusing up. We are locking in. Catastrophic misclicks notwithstanding. There is our colonization over there. We got even more desert territory, and the name has expanded. Very good. And we have a new invention because we got oratory advances 5. I didn't even read what we got. It's country civil. That's going to be Timbuktu right there. Very nice. And to soften the blow on my deep misery for that misclick, cultural administration has been unlocked. +2 finesse for Gumasita Sankara. Not that he really needs it, but I suppose we will have him for a while. He'll make for a good researcher in a couple of years. When active, +10% monthly PI, +10% pop assimilation speed, and 25% cultural integration. Not that I plan to do much of that, but for what that's worth. Adopting our culture is a marker of prestige and is a right only given out to our most esteemed foreign citizens. 2.57 per month on the PI bonus. That is what I like to see. Okay, well, that was a bit of a goofy air, but I will raise my Ghana levy again. They got some exercise, I guess. I guess that's good for them, but we will raise them again soon. Incidentally, we're still a ways away from this. Okay, trial developments. While the investigation into Badi Sankara the Jackdaw was mainly intended as a symbolic gesture to ease tensions. Okay, here's that event that I said might happen. It is clear after some preliminary groundwork by jurists that the accused is essentially guilty beyond all doubt. It is a minor miracle this not come to light sooner. The unspeakable goings-on at the Sankara villa scarcely bear thinking about. It is, however, very hard to ignore just how much situations like these lend themselves to those less scrupulous and willing to earn the debt and gratitude. Say no more. Anything can be fixed for a price. Okay. So, let's see. So, Gumasita gains 2 corruption. That's okay. Badi Sankara loses some popularity. Will he go for it? Let's take a look at his traits. Weak-willed, tough, greedy, energetic, tolerant. I think he might go for it. Let me see what he says. Anything can be fixed for a price. As long as he's paying the treasury and not... Okay, attempted extortion. Our messenger has brought word that Badi Sankara has refused our offer. It seems he puts little stock in the importance of reputation. This guy is out of control. He's Oddcon 1 time, and he gets this nickname, the Jackdaw, and then he starts wilding out. Oh boy. 10 PI for that. Come on. Alright. Well. This is just an age of shenanigans right now. Alright, what's her... I didn't even look at it. What's her next date? 29th of October. Okay. The scandal draws to a close. The investigation into the accusations against Badi Sankara can finally be brought to a close and has established his innocence. Okay, sure. in the matter to the satisfaction of the court. Some jury nullification seems to have been afoot. By the way, fun legal fact for all of you, not legal advice, but if you're ever on a jury, jury nullification is a real thing. The lawyers are not allowed ethically to tell you about jury I'm talking about America. The lawyers are ethically disallowed from telling you about jury nullification. I encourage you all to look up what jury nullification is on your own time, so that if you are ever in a jury and you decide to contemplate this action, assuming that it is allowed in your jurisdiction, good to know about, fun fact. But lawyers are not allowed to tell you about jury nullification for some reason, but that is a fun legal fact. Anyways, that may have been what happened here with Bari Sankara, is why I was thinking about that. The many concerned parties and witnesses have largely been dismissed as disruptive slanderers seeking to undermine the reputation of an important member of society for their nefarious aims. I like that we did our own internal investigation and found him super guilty, but then in a gigantic shock, he has somehow managed to convince everybody he's not guilty. While there may be some small backlash over the seriousness with which the trial was conducted, we have at least staved off a major crisis among the slaves while protecting our interests. Okay, so we get the unfair trial modifier for 10 years, which is slave happiness. That's honestly okay. That's just unrest, because slave happiness doesn't affect their output. And we do have some other negatives, 10 popularity loss on Gumasita and on Bari. Loyalty from him, which is nice. And we get some money, which I guess is kind of nice too. Okay. Let me save my money for now, I think, actually. Okay, 29th of October. We raise and we send them off again. What do we have now? Oh boy. What will you take to leave? That's too much. Oh well, more population for me, I guess. It is what it is. He'll just add population until he gets to a fort, then I'll just stand at the fort. I only have one levy I can really work with, and I can only send it to one place at a time, so can't do too much about this, honestly. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this again. Let's not lower the levy by accident this time. Here we come. Let's send you over here, and we resume. That might be the most ridiculous misclick of the campaign so far. Just casually lowered. At least it wasn't during... Actually, if it was during wartime, I couldn't have done it, because it would have been grayed out. So it's the only time I could do it is when marching to the location. I can misclick and lower the entire army. Go on home, boys. You're not needed anymore. He said by accident. Ooh, you know what? Cantor is not fortified. Alright, I'm going to consider this guy's request. Oh boy. Really? He's pushing it with this. Alright, you know what? You can have Cantor, that's fine. It's fine. I'll come over and get my revenge later, but I can't do anything right now. It is what it is. Okay, we're nearly there. 59.50. Oh, it's so close. It's really, really close. 0.50 away from Plutocratic Republic. That is a bummer. I may have to wait for the next 5-year tick, but that's alright. Alright, let me actually raise my army maintenance. That would probably be good to do a little earlier than this, but we're close enough, honestly. We are fine. Also, quick check on loyalty. Any serious crises I've been ignoring? No, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're completely fine. Save my PI for the new conquests here. Here we come. Okay, here we go. Now, do I actually want to attack them, or do I want to attack their ally? Actually, they're both in the league together, so it doesn't really matter. They're going to be bringing in Kayes, as well as Mako and Endama. Okay. And what I'm going to do is everyone in Mali, I'm going to make a tributary or like a tribal vassal or something. I don't want to expand into Mali right now. I definitely could, Mali's not, like, it's pretty dense, but it's not a very large province, so it's certainly not beyond the question. I just don't really have, I don't really want to, is the honest reason. I don't have claims, I don't have a lot of claims for it, although, I guess I could just conquer everything right now and not even need claims, because the rest of Mali, well, hold on. Parts of Mali down here have some tribes, but most of Mali is uncolonized, or at least large parts of it are uncolonized. I don't really want to do a ton of expansion. I have a lot of AE right now. Let's just get some tributaries down here and come back later. If they rebel and declare war, I can just annex them in the war, so it's totally fine. Okay, that is the plan. Here we go. Call in everyone, take Sato. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about my prisoners. That's right. Let me, oh, hold on, wait. Takuma's in jail? What's he doing in jail? Oh, you know, I arrested him last time so he wouldn't be elected. That's right. Completely forgot that he was in here. Oh my god. Sorry, Takuma. Oh my gosh, that's an embarrassing thing to forget about. He's been in here for years. Whoops. That face when you arrest your political enemy so they're not democratically elected, then you forget about them by accident. Oops. Okay, well, I can lose some tyranny by releasing him. Do I want to do that? I think it's probably fine. He's really old. He's not got a lot of time left, and he's not like a problem character. Let's release from prison. Look at me. I'm so untyrannical. I mean, I needed to do that in time for this, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. All right. Didn't even read that before I clicked. Need to get back in the habit of how to do this correctly. Oh my gosh. Big money to be made right here. Not with you. Get out of here. Okay. That is fine. Now we're about to get some more people to dispose of. Actually, we're not, because everyone's going to survive with territory in Mali. That's fine. Okay, here we come. Now, numbers-wise, we should be fine. Yeah, I don't think we're in danger here with our 14 cohorts, but I can hire mercs if I need to. I have plenty of money to work with. Big old economy as well, so really not too worried. Although, do I assault? I assault here for sure, yeah. Let me assault, let me get this fort in particular, and then go from there. Hold on. Precious. Oh, wait, that's the Timbuktu gold. No, I'm keeping that gold. You can't have it. It's mine. Oh wait, that's the extra Timbuktu gold. I actually do want to... Wait, can we come back? Oh, you can't have it, it's mine. I mean, wait! Oh man. Let me sell it to these guys. Okay. Okay, I'm keeping the rest of it though. Alright, sacking of Guidimaka, very good. That's going to be... Hold on, wait. What is that going to be? Alright, they're same culture group. No. Yes, they are same culture group. Wrong religion, though. Okay. I will do a gentle looting, I think. Well... But I'm also really greedy. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of that. Alright. Having done that, let me quickly, let's see. Let me come over straight to Kaya's and get this under control too. These guys are already my tributary, that's right. Alright. Get the territory I want. I guess I can stop here while I'm at it. There's really no issue with that. These guys are gonna come mess around in here. I mean, fortunately the barbs are in the way, so they may kill them, honestly. Alright. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Alright. Very nice. Come around to here. This will be the war target. Actually, I already have the war target, but this is the territory I need to annex directly. I think I'll assault this as well, and then go and get some of the unfortified provincial capitals. Yeah, look at, they're actually fighting the barbs. I was joking about that, but it's actually happening. Look at that, good guy barbarians fighting my enemies for me. Look at that. That is, that's pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna save my PI for now. I'm always needing PI, so let me actually save it for now. Also, I'll allow attachment. How's my civ level doing over here? Oh, it's so close. It's, what is it? 59.56. Oh my gosh. Man, I mean, hold on. I might be able. Let me squeeze a bit more population in here. Let me move in some Yeah, let me move in some non-bozos. Maybe I get one more building slot, barely. Are there any non-bozos? There's like a few. Bad. Let me make sure I'm not. How many do I need? I need 10. Move some back. There we go. Can sell that. Alright. Move 2 more in. Not quite. If I had 1 more, I think I might actually have 1 more slot. Let's test that out, actually. Yeah, we're a little over pop capacity now, but it's not that bad. Actually, making this a metropolis would be... I'm a ways away from that. Hold on. Does Aqueduct add... No, it doesn't add civ level. Shoot. Oh, we're so close. Let's see. Okay, library would add more than enough civ level, but do I want anything other than... I think a library is still probably what I want, to be honest. Yeah, that's with harsh taxation, by the way. Holy moly. Research is going crazy. Ooh, okay. I do think I want another library. Alright, let's get a library going. Got so many discounts right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Meanwhile, let me finish this in case I get a breach. Status quo, yeah, as if I'd get a breach. What is this? What do I think? Where do I think I am right now? Anyone else other than me? Now we're doing assaults. All right, let's get these forts. Will give us control over the frontier, the borderlands here. Sacking of Kayas. All right, what are we looking at here? Ooh, this is a gold tile. Also a shrine. I think I'm going to do some of this still. Okay. Okay, now, let's go ahead and split. Half of you head here. Other half, you guys head over here. And we'll reorganize. Alright, that's annoying. I will get back to that, though. Trade with someone further away. You're far enough away. I'm not trading out my surplus vegetables, though. Vegetables might be my most important surplus, honestly, with all my slave micro. Okay. Around we come. Incidentally, I'm open to this deal. I'd prefer to get some tributaries just to sort of get this area resolved. However, I'm not like... And I also only have... Like, this is the last day, because they're about to get a bunch of war score. I kind of think I might do this, honestly. Like, I'd like to get them all to be tributaries. However, this gives me the rest of the Joloff area that I need. Let me just quadruple check that. Yes, it would. I think I come back for these guys later. I have the claim on them still. Do I? Hold on, wait. Let me make sure I have the claim on them before I say that. I actually don't have... I think the claim is for this territory, so I would have to get a claim. But these guys are all leagued up with each other, so I just need a claim on one of them to likely get the 4 of them again. Yeah, you know what? Let me do this deal now. I don't really want to make this a big war. Making them all tributaries right now would be nice, but it'd be a lot of work, and I'd rather focus on continuing I want to get this mission concluded so I can see what my next options are. That'll guide my direction. If I get like Matter of Mali, I can decide at that point. Let me just do this now. All right, so Guidamakin Cerro de Timbuktu and Kayesin Cerro de Timbuktu. Look at that. Some restraint by Misadventurer on a peace deal. It's hard to believe, but it is possible. All right, there's the deal. Very nice. Army can be dismissed. 14 of 13. What? Okay, I don't know what that's about. Jenny Levy of 3. My goodness, and a Songhay Levy. Look at that. Conquer Sato is done. Free province investment. You know where that's going. I mean, is there any reason to do something else? I mean, pop capacity here is kind of religious endowments, actually. Yeah, it kind of is necessary. You know what? I don't have a lot of trade routes that are super valuable right now. Let me get city, because this is also going to affect my other cities too. So let me get religious endowments over here. All right. And then, let's see. Sato needs to be governed by a Bunu family. Okay. Which means I would need to replace you. Hold on. I might be able to do this on the election. Chilabelli's coming in. Pakiswati. Okay, so neither of these people are that governor, so that it won't matter with the elections. Okay, so all right, let me review this a bit more carefully. So, member of the Bunu family. Or Yasawak. I can do this. Let me wait for me to pass. Also, let me go ahead and this fort here can go. This can be a farm. This fort can go. This should be a mine. Slave estate can go. This farm. This is actually good to be a farm, but this should be the capital. I've decided this is the capital location from previous planning. Is there any reason to change my mind about this? No. Plains, rivers, the best tile here. Right distance from Bale. And, yeah. I am set on this. Make this a fort, and also make this the capital. Okay. Very good. That is, that territory resolved. Okay. And now, a Bunu character. Anyone who's not terrible. Alright. Bonidoba Bunu, 4 and then 8 on finesse. Okay, that's for ruler. That's gonna be fine. Freeman output bonus. Slave output bonus. Okay, this is okay actually. His loyalty's a little low, but once he comes in, the Bunus will be happy. So there we go. And then I have to change all the policies. Great. Oh, hold on, wait. Oh my God, what? Power base. I guess it is a big governorship, to be fair. Yeah, that is fair, actually. All right. Gonna have to do it to him. I'll grab him. That's fine. There we go. All right, now I'll spend the rest of my PI fixing all the policies. Oh boy. All right, so let's see. I might actually do it like this. Governorship. Actually, I should do it like this instead. All right. They should basically all be on conversion unless they're too low. I think these can all go to conversion directly, though, to be completely honest. This is fine. Below 0.25 minus per month, I'm okay with it going into conversion. Conversion. We're going to run out of PI, though. That's annoying. Conversion. Okay. We'll get to the rest later. Favoritism. Alright, our Bunu gets some, that's the family head, gets some finesse, some popularity, and the family gets some prestige. That's a lot of prestige for the Bunus. That's fine. This gives me Triumph and Jolof. Ogo becomes a city. Okay, I actually do want Ogo to be a city, so it did change as I thought it might. Actually, a pretty clutch change, because Ogo should be a city, an elephant city. That is not the right menu. If you ever have played a drinking game of when Misadventurer clicks on the wrong menu, take a shot, I apologize for causing your death within minutes. Oh boy. Okay, Triumph and Jolof, here we go. Ogo also gets the Triumph bonus for 10 years, output and citizen happiness, and the governor gets a bit more finesse. That works for me. Coming of the city of Ogo. Our extensive new privileges and investments into the local infrastructure have seen Ogo grow from relative humility into a true bozo city. Look at that. I should be getting the Grammys. Like, look at me. I'm like, this is Kendrick level internal rhyme scheme. Ogo grow into a true bozo city. While it still has some way to go. Way to go! Look at that, more rhyming. Before it can rival the great cities of our age, the past 2 years have ushered in a new era of growth and urbanization in this territory. These are the best of times. Okay, very nice. We will come back to that. Finish mission. Matter of Jolof is done. Okay, what do we have now? This is likely a no, because this will require, yeah, lots of goofy stuff. Matter of Mali. Okay, I thought this mission might be waiting for me. Or expand into Sadrata. Let's check and see what that's talking about. Okay, Sadrata's up here. There's no one here, though. Maybe this gives me... Oh, you know what? This probably will let me colonize it. All right, let me do expand into Sadrata next. See, Sadrata. Okay. Secure... Okay, thankfully this one actually does work. Okay. This should work, because Sadrata is unclaimed, and it is in fact unclaimed. Take 1 year to do, so we'll see this in 12 months, in 1 year. The land of Sadrata may be harsh, but there exists some select place where we can sustain permanent human settlement. Hiring some local guides should help us find such a site. By the way, getting Sadrata should give us reach to the Chaldean, or we can reach the Chaldeans. It should give us reach to... actually, we can't reach the Chaldeans. I'm just imagining that we can, but we can reach Media and the Chaldeans, and possibly even further. Well, maybe not a lot. It's only a little further than Taudeni, but we'll see. We shall see. Either way. Okay, lower the army maintenance. 18.48. That's pretty good. And we continue. I'm just glad to have all of my capital locations figured out. Oh, well, almost. Well, you know what? I neglected to notice that these are actually part of... Yeah, I should have gotten this in the war. That was actually a minor mistake. I wouldn't have been able to get the peace deal that quickly. I would have had to go over here and waste time, but I do actually want to get this stuff too. Yeah, that's actually an annoying mistake. But I guess while I'm looking at it, where should the capital of Bundi actually be? Because it's not going to be in Cantor. I think before I contemplated whether it'd be Mbune or Nyoro. So yeah, Nyoro is river plain, but Wooly is really close by. This is not river. Alternatively, I could make Tenda. Tenda is non-river plain, but it's in a good central location. It blocks off with impassable. It's the right distance from Wooly. It's a little far from Rabra. But... alternatively, Bundi... You know, Bundi's actually not a bad spot, because Bundi's the right distance from Wooly, and it's actually the right distance from Ogo, surprisingly. It's 2 and 2, so... And it also blocks off with the impassable. So Bundi's actually a pretty good spot strategically, and it justifies not... It justifies or it kind of excuses this mistake, because these are both probably not better spots than Bundi. So let me actually make Bundi the capital. I have decided. In fact, I think I will actually need to change the Bundi. It's also the name of the province, which is nice. I'm going to change the Bundi province to be harsh treatment. It's a little too severe around here. All right. I can change this now. This is fine. Then I'll change this next month. All right. Okay, happy with that. Mauritania wants my elephants. Yep. I will happily elephant the elephants. Hey. Religious advance. Omen power plus 1%. Very nice. Which means, let's see. Ooh, servile bondage is not that far away. And I am all about servile bondage. I don't know what that means. Plus 10% more monthly PI and citizen output. And so to get there, let's grab a 3% more national citizen output. From simple wells to grand aqueducts, the access to sanitary water is a right our higher classes demand. All right. We are at full research efficiency with harsh taxation. That is a good place to be at. In fact, we need some more. Let's see. Maximum? Nope. Hold on. It's capacity? No. It is maximum. Okay, so there's 25% down there. Nope. Okay, it's over here. It's a ways away, but there is quite a bit over here. And there's some over here. Okay, probably... Oh, hold on. This one's only 4 away. And the ones to get there are pretty good. Or, this one is 5 away. This one's actually a little better for my current needs. I may go for bookbinding next. I like how I've been in the tree that has none of the bonuses. That's classic. Okay, so bookbinding is in the future, but not quite yet. More PI. Story of my life right there. I need more PI. Cantor, of all people, is coming in to save me from the barbs with their surprising 3 cohort army. I don't know where they got that army from, but I will happily be saved by Cantor. Thanks, Cantor. Appreciate it. Libraries in the works. Oh, we're so close. it's really, really close. I'm going to look up how the reliquary stuff works, because this is annoying. I've got so many things I want to put in there, but I don't know how to move them around. It's really annoying. Alright. That will be a change. Yeah, this needs to go on to harsh treatment. It's just neutral now, but I'll take it, honestly. I want to build some cities, but I need more PI to fix all the other policies around here. It is what it is. This will be this episode. This will be next episode, though. All right. I guess Cantor's done. I guess they fought the barb, so I will take it. Citizens euphoric. The patriotic citizens in Timbuktu are ecstatic at our benevolent rule. I mean, that's good to hear. In honor of our majesty, they have raised a rather pitiful, I guess we'll see in a moment if that's true, sum of gold, hoping to procure some political favor. We simply haven't the heart to tell them that their gift was a trifle. 83, I don't think is a rather pitiful sum, but I guess Gumacita is just built different. He's got a taste for luxury that cannot be quenched, I suppose. Miraculous recovery. He seems to have recovered from his ailment. Okay. He recovered from... He had something other than Manchagora. I don't remember what it was, though, but he's recovered from it, so that's nice. Speaking of this, let me actually go ahead and get some more colonization going. I should have plenty of bozo slaves around here to work with. Let's see. Let's start with moving people to Esakane. Actually, I don't have quite as many as I was expecting, but I can move. I can definitely have a bunch in here. Bozo slaves. Let's see. That's not from there. Let's move somewhere else. All right, how many people can I bring out of Mata? I can bring 2 out of Mata. Okay, that'll do. Mata. Gundam. There we go. Then we move them into Aokon. Oh, hold on. Move one more. I think this is okay if I do this. No, it's not. What's these two now? Dominant culture is not integrated culture. Oh, those are Sononikas. I need to move them. That's right. Where should I move them to? Move them to Tolati, actually, yeah. Okay. Maokan. Still. Move one more bozo in here. Oh boy. Alright. This is still fine. There we go. Okay. Do it up here. And then move all the bozos over to Kolyma so I can do it here as well. There we go. And then move them all to Tolati. And then move them all to Basakunu, I think. Or yeah, Basakunu is gonna be easier. Wait, I didn't colonize it. Yeah, let me do that first. Okay, there we go. This will still be easier. It'll be easier over here in Miata. Move them to Miata from Kolyma. Tolati. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. And then we can continue over here. But this is now... And this will require this place to... Actually, we've not colonized from here, so we can move them up here. And I think I do want to grab Kadama when I can. Just need one more. There we go. Okay, very nice. Now I just need these guys to colonize this, or I need to fight these guys so I can take it. Then let's go ahead and move them all back over here to Bu Kazama. Move from Kadama. Oh no, move from there rather. There we go. Let's colonize up here first. And then move them all into here from Bu Kazama. There we go. Look at that, we've taken the desert. That's quite nice. Alright. Let me grab Masin as well, get my border gore cleaned up. Actually, let me move them to here so I free I keep the spot available for colonization. Look at that. Big brain. Alright, where's my bozos? They're there. Where are the rest of them? I've lost my bozos. Whoops, okay, I've somehow misplaced my bozos. I don't know where they went. Are there any nearby I can bring in? No? Okay. Let's see. Alright, I need to bring more over here, I guess. Oh yeah, there's some more I forgot. Back there, I bring these two into here, bring them in from Bu Kazama. And then from here, move them into Digi Gweni. There we go. Okay. There we go. Look at the name. It's going over the uncolonized, but it can still be cleaner. But yeah, our name placement has improved dramatically since the previous episode, that's for sure. All right, now move them all into here. There we go. Grab this one first. Nice. Then we can't do much more. Let me just wait for the tick and go from there. Library in Timbuktu is done. Very good. We're now going to get up to 60 quite quickly. That is excellent. Okay. Now we can grab. Let's do it here, actually. Yep. Finally, let's move everybody here. And we'll finally be able to send our bozo slaves to work somewhere a bit more productive. But we're getting all of the border war cleaned up, which is very, very nice. We also are connecting now with these areas up here. These guys want my extra goods. You're welcome to have it. Start with something a little further away. There we go. Oh my gosh, we are at 20 gold per month. That is a good place to trade with my vassal. Yes, please. It's always a good deal. Okay. Into Kumbi you go. All the bozos. There we go. Nada. That is my core territory fully colonized. Look at that. Long time coming on that one. Alright, there is our building slot, which means we can now remove one of the extra pops that we don't need up here. What's the downside, actually, for being overcrowded? I can never remember what the issue is. Is it a food? I'm not entirely sure. I can still move. Yeah, there's better places for these pops to go, to be completely honest. Such as, let's see. More Armada would not be terrible. Let me move someone. Actually, I need to do it next. I need to do it next month. I'm out of money. Though I'm going to be making more money very soon. Very, very soon. Okay. I also do need to change over to this once I have the PI. Not that I'm going to have the PI very soon. Yeah, you know what, let me fix this. This can go to conversion, then next month I can do another one. Oh, you know what, I have another trade route here. Let's see. I've got no hemp. Oh, hold on, I can get cloth. Do I want double cloth? Oratory tech would be cheaper. Oh, I don't have stone right now? Ooh. I definitely want double stone. I don't know how much building I've done without double stone, but now I will have double stone at least. In fact, you know what? If they're not that far in, let me rebuild the fortresses with double stone. Save me a little tiny bit of money. Barely any money, but may as well, since they're mid-project. Alright, one more year to go. Let's see. Over here, you go on to... let me demote a few. Yeah, you're close enough. Let me demote a few nobles. And from here, what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Into, where are you? Here it is, Mata. Just for safety, let's bring a Timbuktu pop over. Bring over a bozo, I suppose. Here we go. Now you're at the capacity. Very nice. Ugh. My vassal is still fighting these barbs. That's funny. My other vassal's on the way to help out too. Alright, I'm not going to stop you. Okay. Then from here, I need to get a fort built. Actually, no, I already have a fort here. Yeah, I need to get a fort built. Where was it? Actually, I think I already have all my capitals fortified. No, I need Gurma. Not that Gurma. Well, will Gilma be the capital long term? I think it might be. I don't know. Maybe. We shall see. Petition. The wealthier residents of Ogo have sent a formal petition on behalf of the entire province complaining about the harsh ways of their governor, Bani Doba Bunu. It seems this taxation policy is causing quite a furor amongst landowners who are having to work their slaves to the bone in order to meet tax quotas. It is certainly unusual for subjects to complain in such a manner. Perhaps we have to consider their arguments carefully. I think not. 5 corruption with 1 year left, with honestly 8 months or 10 months left is completely fine. 10 loyalty with this guy is great. The local population in Silla, the province of Silla, that's fine. He has a lot of corruption though. I may need to sanction him. That's a lot of corruption. Let's see. 20 loyalty. It is declining slowly. But loyalty in this region is actually... oh, he's near death as well. You know, actually, I'm going to let him die. I think he's going to die from his... because he has inflammation. And he's a leper. This guy's a lot of problems. I just needed him for the mission. I'm actually okay. He's gonna reset all the policies though. Ah, that's really annoying. Let me wait for him to die. It's likely going to be within a few years, as opposed to replacing him. Well, let me just wait. Let me just wait. That's a shame. Okay. I could do promote oligarchy. I don't want to do this one, but it's good to see that these are now available. I just need the law now. I need the PI for it though. I really like that that subject event, like the one where the character in your nation gives you a bunch of PI. That'd be really great right about now. This will have to wait probably for the end of next episode, unfortunately, so I can do it on the 5-year tick of 205. I would have liked to do it at 200. That would have been kind of cool, but it is what it is. Don't have the PI for it. It is, you know, inevitable with this campaign. We're going to have PI shortages on occasion. All right. So the incoming government is going to be Baki Sawadi with Sanpoko Chilabili, a frequent co-Adcon since she was the Adcon a while ago. This is going to give us very solid stats all around. Yeah, very, very solid stats all around. I'm happy with this this pairing. She's also the trad leader now, so that's interesting. Okay. All right. I think we just coast along until the end of the episode here. Actually, this is about to end as well, 2nd of June. Let's see. Oh, hold on. No, wait, no, that's a different spot. Okay, never mind. I was about to say someone took my spot, but no, we're fine. Just need 500 manpower for this. Speaking of which, send settlers. Having found a suitable site, we can finance an expedition to establish a small settlement. There it is. Send additional settlers. This is 20 gold. This gives me 3 freemen there. We'll see if it works. And it gets a 10-year modifier. Having taken Sodrata, we could move in our own people to ensure its loyalty. Plus 0.10 provincial loyalty, 15% export value from there, and 1 migration attraction. Did it actually work? It actually did work, okay. Rare, classical rework, mission W right there. And we now are going to have more range. We'll take a look at that in just a moment, because I'm very excited to see how far the range goes. Finish mission. Ooh. God damn it. Okay, let me review. Where is that? Where is that? Is it, no, it's not here. Where actually is that? Hold on. Seize economies. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Ooh. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm just going to continue, yeah. We're about to reach India at this rate. Expanded dichotomies. Start the mission. Okay, so we can do this. Another bonus. Okay, wow. That actually does provide the other bonus. Okay. Which means we can now do higher local guides, and then in 1 year, we can just do it again. And let's take a quick look at the diplomacy situation. Okay, actually, on the monthly ticket update, we shall see. Whew, okay, I'm excited. I hope I can reach the Chaldeans and Media, because I would like to see if they have anything for sale. And they shouldn't have any AE opinion of me, given I'm so far away from them. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, moment of truth. Okay, not quite. We're almost reaching them, but a little too far. We can reach more people, I think, in Europe, though. Let's do a quick trade good check. Any trade good fun for me? Let's see. Nope. Just the same old, same old. I'll trade in more grain, I guess. Okay. Well, getting this will then be even better for that. This should be in a couple of months. All right. Okay. You know what? I do still have the claim. No, I don't have the claim anymore. Who do I have claims on still? Just the desert people. Okay, that's fine. So Matter of Mali might be next after this mission. We'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna get this fortress built. Any barb activity around here? No, but I still would like this to be fortified. All these little separate caravan stops should be fortified, I think. I got plenty of money. Fort maintenance is not a concern. Speaking of barbs, what do we have here? Oh boy, okay. You are actually a little intimidating. How would you like to leave for money? That's too much. I mean, I can raise the army. I don't really want to fight you. What are we looking at here, culture-wise? Godala Megalithic. Let's see. Numidian. Yeah, that's not going to fly. I mean, I'm going to eventually convert these areas once assimilate them once I convert them. So actually, it's okay. Actually, you can add some population up here. I'm not gonna be too against it, honestly. We are now in the clear. These guys want my elephants. Yep. You can have them. These guys want my vegetables. As long as it's not my Timbuktu vegetables, then that is fine. Alright. The tech should be arriving either this month or the next month. That's fine. This needs to be fortified still, but it's not a city yet. I'd rather keep the port for now. Oh. Okay. Kaya Sawari was killed in a freak accident. That is a shame. That's another family head and another longtime character. Who's the new family head for the Sawadis? Okay, Kilia Sawadi is the new family head. Possible issue because she is a governor, but she's also really old. But she is really healthy. So, also married to Wedriago. Okay. Tribal proposition. Our tribal neighbor Odiet has started investing along their treasury into opening up the border between our two nations. Hopefully this will prove beneficial for us as well, though their tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we are used to. We should keep Odiet in mind, as they could prove good friends in the future as well. Surely only good things can come from this. Okay, I will happily get a little bonus from my good friends, Odian. Definitely no possible conflict with them coming up. Martial advance, there it is, on schedule. More of the usual bonuses. And we can now go ahead and grab Servile Bondage for the plus 10% monthly PI and plus 3% national citizen output. The old right of freemen to enter into a contract of servitude with the noble classes is controversial, but will surely improve the lot of the elite. More PI for me. At this point, I think I will actually push on to, well, maybe not. I misremembered where I was. I thought this was Patricinium, but it's not. I'm in the wrong tree for that. Mercenary benefits is nice, but not critical for my build. Let's back it up, actually. I think we now shift gears and start, where am I looking here? Yeah, we start heading towards bookbinding as planned. I think that is the plan. Okay, here comes Baki and Sanpoko. Unlikely for this to change now. I guess it could technically, but I think it's not very likely. Let's roll on in and get ready for what's coming up. Alright, more barbarian ravaging. Same old, same old. Okay, here we go. We're also going to be able to change our law next time. Kasama Zabarima, right at the very end of the episode, died from overwork. He's attributed the treasury. Head of the Zabarima family. Also, minor addendum right at the very... Oh! With his dying breath, he's suggesting a small addendum to an often referenced law. Oh boy. Well, I will trade 10 PI for 6 stability, even though I want PI right now. That's grim. He died of overwork as he did the small addendum event. Alright, let me just throw someone on here for the last tick. Yeah, you're fine. We're going to change it all at the start of the next episode anyways, so we will worry about it when we get to it. Alright. Basically back where we started on stability when the episode began. That's pretty good. Tyranny is almost at 0. Look at that. And here we come into the year 200. Okay. Baki Sawadi was elected to the office. 5868 trads are back in control, which means omen power, which means commerce economy. They want to pass a law. We'll take a look and see exactly what law they want to pass. A law in the same... Okay, I'll look at that next time. I'm not sure what to make of that. But that's going to be it for this episode of the Timbuktu campaign. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.